Bryant Street Publishing presents Meant for Me by Erin McCarthy. Read for you by Nick Mondelli. 1. I woke up the way I always did after a drunken night, suddenly, and with a feeling of panic. I had a mental checklist I always ran through when my eyes snapped open. First was to find my phone. I was in a darkened room, buried under a giant purple comforter. Not my room. Not my much more masculine comforter. But habit usually had me tossing my phone on the nightstand even when I was loaded, so that was always where I checked first. I felt around with a clumsy hand. Found it. Next step was to make sure my wallet was with me. Fortunately, squinting as I rolled to the right, I saw it was next to my phone. I flipped it open. License and credit card still there. All good. I gave a shuddery sigh, my head giving the slow throb of a medium-level hangover. Not the worst I'd ever had. Not the best. But I wasn't in imminent danger of throwing up, so I'd call it a win. Third piece of information required was to figure out where I was and who I'd had sex with, because I clearly wasn't at home and this was no couch I was crashing on. It was a girl bed. Everything was fluffy and pastel and smelled like patchouli. Plus, I was naked, with both a partial erection and the sticky feeling that my dick had been places it had no business being. Rolling back carefully in the other direction, both to avoid giving myself dry heaves and to wake up my new special friend, I studied the girl who was sleeping with her mouth open. Nope, I'd never seen her before in my life. She was cute. At least even when shit-faced on Jaeger I had good taste. Her cheekbones were long, her nose pert, her hair long and blonde, though it was tangled to hell and back. A perfect breast with a tight nipple was popping out of the blanket, and I wished I'd remembered actually having sex with this girl, because most likely I'd enjoyed it. Which made the whole damn thing totally pointless because I didn't. Not one single second of it was coming back to me. The last thing I remembered was doing shots with a girl who was definitely not this one. She'd been a brunette. Sliding out of the bed, I moved as quietly as possible, gathering up my clothes. I was dressed, wallet back in my pants, my phone in one hand, the other slowly turning the doorknob when she woke up. "Hey," she said sleepily. "Are you going to the bathroom?" "I have to leave," I told her truthfully. "I'm going out of town to—"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?